Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome to Wave of the Hunter Part 4. We are out here continuing the story as we have been. Sorry for not uploading for a couple days, just been busy with other things. And I will not be uploading frequently for about a week or so, as I will be having a friend over, so I will be busy doing that. And I won't have time to play games and edit. So I'm taking some needed time to myself. But yeah, so we will see how it goes and everything. But yeah, so I will upload as much as I can. We'll see if I can upload, but probably won't be uploading too much for the next week or so. But hope you guys enjoy this episode, and after the week, I should be uploading frequently again. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Cabin principles. This is a new landowner's cabin. Explore inside to discover all the features it offers. You can use it to sleep, recall your vehicle, fast travel, and more. Discover the new landowner's cabin. You can gain access to their private land by doing a few jobs for them. Hi there, I've been trying to stay anonymous here, but journalists always manage to find me, so I guess there's no need to pretend to be Horace Adams. Maybe using my most famous pen name wasn't the best strategy anyway. People call me the brilliant writer, but the dumbest man practically. I guess I live more into my stories than in real life. Always the main point in any articles about me is that I don't have an Android phone. They try to romanticize me as some sort of mysterious person because of it, but it's not about trying to escape the modern world. I just don't know how to use one. I'm happy to know I'm happy to know how my wheelchair works, and that's all. Yes, I have a wheelchair, and no, you don't need to pity me. I did enough of that myself a decade ago. I used to hunt a lot, but not since the accident. I'm happy to just get lost in my stories now. There are more alive than some people in my life. They never disappoint me, only my readers sometimes. I'm switching to fantasy novels. I always felt the itch to do so. I've come here to get inspiration. I already have an idea about the main character, a blind huntress Nahi, who can talk to animals and is cursed to lose a bone in her body for every week she doesn't bring a sacrifice. I wanted to take place in these swamps. I grew up here back when I could walk, but now it's not the most accessible for my wheelchair. I would like you to do some odd jobs for me, where you spend some time in the swamps without leaving and think like Naji would. One of the most prominent feelings in the place. Try to spot as many animals as you can. Thank you very much, Matias Ruiz. Thank you for your first impressions, River. River, they are not exactly what I expected. Despite your happy appearance, I sense the melancholy behind the words and the loneliness that hunting helps relieve. It helped me a great deal with the first inner monologue for Nahi. It seems like you carry a curse of your own. When I was little, I had one happy place I always visited, whenever I felt down. I think it's one of the main reasons I came back to Nez Perce. I hung a lot of shed antlers in various trees and decorated them. Once over the years, I collected many antlers and just created this magical place. I've been worried it doesn't look like it used to. Well, life it could have eaten them. People could have stolen them. I wouldn't be able to witness it. Can you please visit the place? I'll mark it on your map. Dang. All right. Well, I have a fast travel place, so I've had some calls regarding suspicious noise in the air from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. with the coordinate time setting in this check. Can someone please check this area out ASAP? Thank you. Sent from my U phone. What?
What the?
What does it feel like, brother?
Who the hell are you? Hello?
You don't sound like Noah.
Noah? Who am I talking to? This is pointless.
It's April. April Whaley?
Are you kidding me?
No, why would I?
It's River. River Knox.
Oh my god, you're the last person I would have expected to answer this call.
You gotta explain to me, what are you doing?
It's kind of hard to explain.
Yeah, it's hard to explain recordings of screaming kids.
I was trying to contact Noah.
Makes sense.
It does?
No. Can't you just call him like a normal sibling?
Believe me, I tried. He ignores me, so I'm getting a bit desperate here. I wanted to make him feel guilty, get some sort of reaction.
Guilty? At this time of night? Why, what's happening?
It's hard to talk about.
Can I help you?
No. Yes? Maybe. I'll call you tomorrow. It's late.
Okay.
It's nice to hear your voice again.
Alright, forgotten book. Hello, River. I've heard from your grandfather that you're back and using this email account. It's not the best moment considering the circumstances, but I'm glad you're here nonetheless. The old man had borrowed my book about fishing half a year ago, and he still hasn't managed to bring it back. Would you be so kind and bring it back to my cabin? Else I may never see it again when he dies and you leave again? Haha. I'm joking, of course. Thank you very much. Ludovit Vlok. Welcome, Gerald Small. Hello, River. I know this is your grandfather's email account, but he told me you were using it for the time being. Do you remember me? You once took my boat by, I think it was Wally's kid? Yeah, I think it was Wally's kids, April and Noah. You made a trip to the Enos Lake at night, and your grandfather was worried sick. Then he came drenched, and he squeezed all the water from your clothes, and he hugged you. As he hugged you. I have a favor to ask you. My daughter's getting married this month. She and her fiance fell in love with these forests and would like to have their first dish as a newlywed be reminiscent of this place. I've heard about the weird blood decay syndrome disease in this area, but they specifically want the meat from here. I believe it's a hoax like your grandfather says. The dish is something fancy called venison heart escabeche? Escabeche. People these days. Surprise isn't stuffed with avocado. But don't worry about it. You only need to know what we need: 2 white-tailed deer hearts, 1 male and 1 female. So avoid damaging the heart so the meat can stay intact. Thank you very much for the help, and welcome back to the valley. All right.
This is gonna be a long ride. Luckily, I always enjoy driving around these parts.
Holy mo. Well, sounds like a tomorrow adventure. Oh, wait, are you... Wait. Shush, shush.
Venison heart escabeche it is.
Alright, now I just need to harvest the hell, yeah. I was able to do that, now I just need a female whitetail. Cool. Wasted. Ah. Dear locals, I've spent wonderful 2 weeks hiking here. Hospitality remind me of the hospitality people back home in Georgia are known for. And no, I don't mean Georgia the state, I mean Georgia the country, and the one on the coast of the Black Sea, located between Russia and Turkey. So many people replied to me sarcastically, "Oh, you're from Georgia and I'm from Alabama." At some point I just gave up explaining. Is there some kind of rivalry between the states that I'm not aware of? Anyway, from what I've seen, pheasant hunting is really on the uptick here. Well, in Georgia, it has been controversial for a long time now, despite the pheasant actually being our national bird. A part of its Latin name, Colchicus, comes from Colchis, an old country located in the western part of modern-day Georgia. Apparently, this is where Europeans first encountered pheasants. The bird is such a huge part of Georgian folklore that even in the story of how our capital city, Tbilisi, came to be features a pheasant. As the legend says, King of Vakhtang I of Liberia once hunted for pheasant and had trouble finding it after his falcon attacked him. His entourage finally found the pheasant. Both it and the falcon were already cooked as they landed right in the sulfur hot spring. Allegedly, the king was so impressed by the hot spring in the area that he proclaimed a city should be built nearby. But the legend hard belief. I've been to our sulfur springs. They're not that good and feel more like a tourist trip to me. Let me tell you, there are dozens of activities in Georgia that are much more enjoyable than sulfur springs. Still, I'd appreciate it if you gave replicating the legend a try. It doesn't even have to be over a hot spring. Just shoot a pheasant from afar. Discovered a task. These provide hard challenges for excellent hunters. You can try to pursue them or finish them later when you reach the necessary skill. Dear Passerby, please ignore the humper request if you don't call yourself a hunter because I am in need of one. To introduce myself, I am Emeritus St. St. James. Yes, you may have heard of me. I am the heir to the St. James Hotel, and I accepted a bet made by my grandfather to taste 50 different meats from all over the world without ever getting my hands dirty. I'm slowly checking meats off my list, and I wish to cross off another badger meat. I've heard they are overpopulated in this area, so I feel like this is the right place to do it. North American badgers are not usually hunted for meat, but I am still determined to try it. Please contact my assistant for delivery arrangements. 565 blank blank 416. Alright. camp serves as a place for changing time freely in the world as well as checkpoints for fast travel. Good morning.
What a cozy cottage. I can use it while no one is here. It was always like this in Nespers Valley.
Hey there, would you like to hunt on my lands? I'm sorry you can't reach me now, but I'm traveling constantly trying to spot a new bird species. I used to hunt, but it's not the same here in the US. I am more passionate about bird watching these days. I moved here years ago from Slovakia for the love of my life, Linda. As you know, love can move mountains. But since I moved here, I long dearly for Slovak mountains and even more Slovak hunters. There's nothing wrong with the American way of hunting. It feels more modern, but different region, different manners. I used to ask myself, where's the dog buried? I've been trying to educate hunters from this region more about one specific tradition. It's just deeply ingrained in me, may be weird for them. Thank God Linda loved traditions, as we say in Slovak. Crow sits with another crow. But you should not put out the fires that don't burn you. My wife says I should not make a donkey out of a mosquito and let it be, but I can't. I planted a tree which flew together with me from Slovakia nearby. Can you please break off numerous small branches? I will explain to you what to do with them afterwards. P.S. My wife will always tell me that I use too many Slovak expressions which makes no sense in English, but I don't want to give them up. If you feel too confused, grab a book of my favorite sayings with explanations. Okay. To find this tree. Slovaki 3. Bruh. Now what? What? Gotta be something else to do. Okay, let's go back here. The other bunch is good. Now let me explain the tradition I miss the most. Honoring the harvested animal. I think it's as clear as a slap in the face, but some American hunters look at me as if my tower is haunted. It's called less tribute. Very important to the Slovak hunting culture. The animal dies, the hunter spends several minutes next to it, reminiscing about the hunt. The tribute is paid the form of a last bite. It's called hunting branch or in Slovak, zalmok. Excuse me. You put the game on its right side with a branch in its mouth. Another branch is put into the wound of the animal. If the game is male, the branch is pointing with the broken end towards its head. If the game is female, it's the opposite. There are many more traditions, but I don't want to confuse you. The reason why I'm explaining this to you is because recently I've come across a horrible atrocity. Someone is using illegal trapping methods which terribly hurts the animal. Apart from reporting it to local authorities, I've also started giving them the last tribute. It's the least I could do to honor the fallen animal. Can you please check the area I've marked on the map? Give the animals the last tribute they deserve, because I have a bad feeling it's not going to stop. I believe the person who is doing this will get their punishment because the mills of God grind slowly but surely. Alright. Yeah, you're doing God's work. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video as we're just going around and exploring the area and doing some of the main missions as we go through the story. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Good times.